Vanshika Tyagi, and this is my channel The Living Science. Here you find the knowledge of some interesting facts of life. And today's question of mine here is that what is the cause of all cardiac disorders written over here. But before we understand the cause of disorders, I must tell you about some cardiac disorders, right? So first disorder of yours is angina pectoris. Now what is this angina pectoris? This angina pectoris is basically a kind of acute chest pain, but point to remember here is this can happen with the people of any gender. Means we can't be sure about this will happen with females only or this will happen with males only. This can happen with both, either with males or with females, right? Now what is the cause of this angina pectoris? When actually less amount of oxygen is reaching to your heart, means the need of your body, the requirement of your body is not being fulfilled. So your heart has to pump more and more blood now to meet out the basic need of oxygen to your body. So the pressure on your heart will increase. This will ultimately lead to chest pain, or we can say to acute chest pain. In other words, we can say this will ultimately result into angina pectoris. Now, second disorder of yours is coronary artery disease, or we can say CAD. Now, what is this coronary artery disease or CAD? Actually, this is basically concerned with the vessels which are helpful, which are supplying blood to your heart muscles, right? This coronary artery disease, what it will affect are the vessels which are supplying blood to your heart, right? To your heart muscles. Now, how they will affect them? Actually, the deposition of calcium, by the deposition of cholesterol, or by the deposition of some other material, they will make the path narrower. So, now the path is being narrowed by the deposition of calcium, phosphorus, cholesterol, or by any other material, right? So now the path has been narrower, so amount will ultimately reduce. So no proper amount of blood is being supplied to the heart muscles itself. So now heart muscles are quite weak. They will not function properly. If they will not function properly, what would happen? Ultimately, it may result into another cardiac disorder. And what is your cardiac arrest? That is actually your cardiac arrest. Now, cardiac arrest is what? When your heart is completely stops beating is cardiac arrest. And if your heart stops beating, what happens? Then the people will be declared dead. Right, so this is the answer of today's question of mine. Here I had discussed about two cardiac disorders. Basically, first was your angina pectoris and second was your coronary artery disease, CAD, and this was ultimately, coronary artery disease was ultimately leading to cardiac arrest, and which was leading to the end of life. So this was the answer of today's question of mine. If you people like my videos, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Have a good day.